Hello everybody, this is Steve from Old Boy Moto.
G'day everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a long time. So I thought I'd do a video today. We're in April and we're well into autumn, and the weather has just been so warm. There's been no rain and just unseasonably warm. We're into the second week of autumn. So, which is strange. Nights are a little bit cooler, but you know, the temperatures are still 30 degrees during the day. So I've got old Chugga out, and it's about time that I did a bit of a ride with Chugga because she hasn't been out for a while. So I've put my fishing rods on. I've got a couple of fishing rods, and I'm going to go down to one of the local rivers down here and have a bit of a ride, get on the dirt and have a bit of a ride and see if I can catch a Murray Cod. Righto, I've got old Chugga out onto the dirt tracks. When I go out on Chugga, I like to stick to the dirt if I can. I'm very fortunate that I live in an area where we're surrounded by forests. So this is one of the better tracks. So I just really love riding these things. I mean, this bike here, the DR650, is just, it just eats up roads like this. You know, you'd be sitting on 120 k's on what, if you're game enough, you know, to really stick it out. I usually, you know, stick to the speed limit, 60 k's on this. It's fast enough for me. The biggest thing with these roads here is wildlife jumping out in front of you, you know, so I try to just keep it at a sane pace. I don't want to end up with any broken bits. So it's just a great track, this one. Easily handled by this bike. Yeah, so I've had Chugga now for quite a number of years, probably three years I think. And I love riding it in autumn because it's not too hot out in the bush. And I can get out and do a bit of walking, bushwalking, camping. I do a little bit of metal detecting and those sorts of things. I just love it because the weather is conducive to it. You know, you get nice sunny days in Victoria in autumn without that stinking heat of summer. It's actually, as I mentioned before at the start of the video, it's actually an unseasonable sort of unseasonal heat at the moment. But you know, it's just great for motorcycling. It's dry, you know, everything's dry, so it's just great. I'm going to jump this fence and get down on the river and see if I can get some footage down there. Well guys, it's well worth the trip down here. Let's hope we can get a fish. It's a beautiful spot, it's just nice being here. I'm not going to hang around too long. I'll try and, you know, try my luck, see if I can get a cod. If I can't, I don't care. I've gone for a ride and it's just a fantastic day. Catching this warmer, unseasonal weather, because it's not going to last long, I don't think. It'll all just disappear in a hurry. Here we go. So I'm going to give it a go with this one first. I've got a few lures with me, and this one's called a Rapala, and it doesn't dive very deep. I think the water's a bit shallow, so this one's probably going to do the job. All right, so I've just had a couple of casts with my little Rapala. See how we go. She's swimming away in there. Doesn't dive very deep at all. So I've got my Polaroid glasses on. I can actually see the bottom. I can see everything that's going on. I think this is the right lure because the water's very shallow at the moment. We've had no rain to speak of, and it's just been dreadful, and I'm hearing the fish jumping further up there. Just saw a huge one jump. I'm just having a go at these shallows here. I did catch a nice one off this log a little while ago. So I tend to want to come back here. There's a nice little spot here. So I did actually pull one out there a few weeks back. I'll put a picture up of it. It was a bloody beautiful fish. Well guys, I'm empty-handed. I haven't caught a fish and I'm wet up to the you-know-whats. Well guys, I'm back at the bike and boy, it's stinking hot. It really is. It must be 31 or 32 degrees. Down on the river it seems to be always warmer. Anyway, I managed to get myself nice and wet and I got a snag and that's about all I got. I didn't get anything else. Anyway, thanks for coming along for the ride. I will be doing some more videos soon. Actually, I'm going to be doing a bit of work on my Indian chieftain where I'm going to be putting some new wheel bearings on because it's up around the 70,000 kilometre mark now. So I'm thinking I might do a bit of preventative because the bike's running beautifully. I don't expect any other problems. So I'm going to be doing a big trip again in November on that bike. So stick with us guys. I'll have another video up when I can. Anyway, wish you all a very happy Easter for you and your families. May God bless you all. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Okay, here we go. Good old Chugga.